Oh man. Oh, I'm so toasted right now. I'm so toasted. But you know, this is the greatest burger in the world. Truly, man, this is what life is all about. Oh yeah. I even get an Ugly Dolls toy. That's awesome. Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Apptrepreneur. And I've never been high in my entire life, so I have no idea if this is actually a convincing portrayal of what it actually looks like to be high. As you can see though, I didn't go overboard to do the skit, but I had to do it for this one. I had to. And you're going to understand why. Now, admittingly, this video has nothing to do with rideshare. It doesn't even have anything to do with apps. Although I got $1 off the kids' meal, using the Carl's Jr. app, but that's about it. But when you see what we're talking about, you'll understand all of this and why this is so awesome. I just had to make a video, even if it had nothing to do with the channel. Here we go. Carl's Jr. will become the first major fast food chain to debut a cannabis-infused burger. My goodness. Wow. I remember when marijuana was like the devil. You grew up and everyone told you it was bad. It leads to other drugs. I remember watching anti-drug PSA cartoons like Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue and the Flintstone Kids Say No to Drugs. And the whole thing was like, say no to marijuana. And, well, of course, we've been legalizing it recently. And what happens when you legalize it? Well, you put it in a burger, of course, a fast food burger. Is that not just the perfect corporate combination? You have food that is already really bad for you and addictive in its own right, and you put an addictive drug in there that causes you to become hungry, which means you will probably buy more of the drug-infused burger. I mean, geez. Maybe growing up we shouldn't have been concerned about whether or not marijuana would lead to crack and cocaine. Maybe we should have been concerned about, hey, what happens if we actually put marijuana, which makes people overeat, even when they're not hungry, into food and bad, high-calorie, high-salt food to boot. This one's just crazy to me. So, according to Business Insider, Carl's Jr. is making history this 4/20. On Saturday, Carl's Jr. will debut the CBD-infused Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight at a single location in Denver, Colorado. Oh my goodness. They could not have been any less subtle. Someone's clearly a John Denver fan. For those of you who don't know who John Denver is, he was a country singer, and one of his most famous songs was Rocky Mountain High. It's like, Rocky Mountain High, it's the Colorado Rocky Mountain High. It's a good song. I really like John Denver. Little insight. If you don't know who he is, that's what Spotify's for, right? But anyway, the CBD burger will be available for $4.20 during the one-day test, fittingly held on April 20th, a weed-filled celebration for many Americans. Okay, that makes perfect sense. With the test, Carl's Jr. will become the first major fast food chain to roll out a cannabis-infused menu item, even if just for a one-location, one-day event. If I was near that location, I would live stream it. I mean, just burger, I would not buy the burger. I have no interest whatsoever in becoming high, having any sort of drug, just no interest in it whatsoever. But that would be a fun event, I think, to film and live stream and talk to people like, so, how are you feeling? Do you want to... I'm already having an idea. I mean, geez, maybe it's a few days away. It's such short notice. I wish I'd had more time to plan for this. That would have been a great video for the Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel, which you can still subscribe to. Links below, by the way. The Cheeseburger Delight consists of 2 beef patties topped with pickled jalapenos, pepper jack cheese fries, and CBD-infused Santa Fe sauce. So it's in the sauce. Carl's Jr. has been working on the CBD burger since its vegan Beyond Meat burger lunch in early January, according to Patty Trevino, Carl's Jr.'s Senior Vice President of Brand Marketing. Yeah, by the way, Katie got one of those vegans burgers. She took one bite and was like, oh no, give it back. She gave it back. She asked for a famous star instead. Unlike most menu tests, one of Trevino's first conversations when Carl's Jr. decided to try to make a CBD-infused burger was with the company's legal team. The Denver restaurant was picked as the 420 test spot in part because of Colorado's decision to legalize marijuana in 2014. Trevino says the test is more than a one-day 40-20 stunt. Carl's Jr. will be monitoring sales as well as customer and franchisee response. If all goes well, Trevino says that expanding the test remains an option, with the possibility of one day rolling out a CBD-infused burger across America. Well, it's gonna be a success. Big shock, but I predict this is gonna be a major success. You will be seeing this in as many Carl's Jr. locations as they can legally put it in. And Hardee's, because Carl's Jr. owns Hardee's. While navigating... if anyone is going to do it, I would want Carl's Jr. to do it, Trevino said of the prospect of... I think I read that already. While navigating state-by-state regulations could prove to be challenging, Trevino says that Carl's Jr. has advantage as a West Coast chain operating in more states that have fully legalized marijuana. In total, Carl's Jr. and sister brand Hardee's, which dominates the South and Midwest, have 3,800 locations in 44 states and internationally. You know, it's interesting, the state-by-state regulations. Is this going to create a situation where the Rocky Mountain High burger is actually going to be like a hot commodity on like eBay and stuff? Like people are going to be selling the burgers on eBay, or they're going to be like buying a bunch of them, going across the state line, say, hey man, you want a Rocky Mountain High burger? Only $15. I mean, this is going to be fascinating to watch. CBD has been celebrated for its potential health benefits and functions as the psychoactive component of marijuana, meaning that eating a CBD burger will not get you high. Oh, well, thanks for screwing up my sketch, Carl's Jr. I didn't know that going in. With the passage of the Farm Bill, CBD is going mainstream despite reports of dangerous ingredients and misleading labels, which we will not get into here. So, that's an interesting picture. I wonder what that has to do with any of this. Retailers and restaurants are increasingly intrigued by CBD, with CVS and Walgreens signing deals to sell CBD topicals and trendy chain by Chloe serving up CBD-infused sweets. Oh, that's what the picture's for. I guess that's Chloe. A team of analysts at the investment bank Cohen recently estimated that the U.S. market for CBD could skyrocket to $16 billion. Anyway, Carl's Jr. sourcing its hemp-deprived CBD oil from Bluebird Botanicals, a Colorado-based company. Quote, if you were to ask me about CBD and legal weed when I was at Burger King back in the mid-2000s, I would have been like, no way. But today, this is a huge trend with consumers. The Rocky Mountain High Cheeseburger Delight, it rolls off your tongue. That's so great. Will be sold at a Carl's Jr. location located at 4050 Colorado Boulevard in Denver, Colorado, starting at 6 a.m. on Saturday morning while supplies last. You know what? And I want to see 2 people eat this thing. I want to see Eat with Karen eat this thing because that's what she does. And I want to see Dustin from Driving with Dustin eat this thing. Why? No particular reason, but if he's watching this, I think he knows why. But anyway, yeah, again, this has nothing to do with rideshare. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing to do app-based. It's just a funny story that I normally would have put on the Apptrepreneur Vlogs channel. You can subscribe to that below, by the way. But I wanted to put this on the main channel because it's like the last couple weeks have been so depressing and angry. It's like, no, you know what? This is the kind of thing that can definitely make you laugh. I mean, wow. And you know what's really funny about this? If you buy this burger and you say hold the sauce, you're effectively defeating the whole purpose of why you'd be getting it in the first place. So, and I kind of wonder, like, is this going to be like a specialty product that Ease delivers? For those of you who don't know what Ease, E-A-Z-E, is a marijuana delivery app system. It's Uber for marijuana. So are they going to specialize in delivering this? I mean, who knows? It kind of makes sense. But as always, I'm really curious what you guys think about this. Are you going to be getting this Rocky Mountain High delightful cheeseburger from Carl's Jr.? Would you be interested in such a product? I would love to know. So comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy my videos, consider becoming a Patreon member. It's totally optional, but even as little as $1 a month goes a long way to helping the channel run smoothly and you get access to my Patreon's exclusive blog. Also, if you are getting furious with the gas going up, well, check out the Get Upside app. It's totally free and you will save a lot of money on gas. And check us out on Facebook at the Apptrepreneur Hangouts. You have to be approved to join, but we've been approving a lot of people. As always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.